Okay, so this is the game. We saved the best for last. Right now, we're going to react to the Dallas Mavericks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. This is their second game of the preseason. They played each other back to back. Now, with my first reaction, and if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that. I said that they didn't have enough. Dallas didn't have enough. Milwaukee didn't have enough. I also said that they were two of the top five, top 10 teams in the league right now. But to win a championship, I didn't feel like they had enough around them. But I had some people in the comments tell me that Dallas really does have a nice bench. But when I watched the game in the previous reaction, they were just blowing out the Bucks by so much that's why I didn't pay attention to their bench. So this game, we're gonna watch Luka. We're gonna watch the bench of the Mavericks. Congratulations to Giannis. He just signed that contract, 228 million over 5 years. I appreciate the loyalty, man. I appreciate the loyalty. Anybody knows me, they know my favorite players have been Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. I appreciate the loyalty of staying with that one team. So congratulations. Let's get right into it, though.
With Dallas.
So much about staying in the moment, a big part of success in this game. And Bucks once again go inside to Giannis last night. It was Giannis coming off. You have tinkering and tampering.
Dallas moving the ball. Richardson hits the three.
Sidestepping to his right.
Beautifully done. Giannis on the finish. He can present a quandary, can't he?
Yes, he can.
Post-ups, triples. Off the defense. Holiday lays it in.
Accolades that you receive the next season. And the way Doncic played, the things that he did in the playoffs last year in the bubble were legendary. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it takes a little bit of the pressure off in terms of expectations if you're Giannis. Thank you for covering my back. He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Dallas leads by 2. Game tied. Got picked off Doncic for a moment. Got back to him. Runs around Kleber to stay with the Slovenian. Now Kleber's open for 3.
He got the ball at the free throw line. He was guarded. The rotation stopped his penetration.
See, my bad. Look, and that be my thing. You may think that I don't see that their bench is playing well, but really it'd be them cutting out the highlights. Like, it was just a tie game. Now we up almost 10 points. And I understand that, they want to show Luka, they want to show the star players, but, give whoever else scored like their props, because then I miss out on seeing the bench. You feel me?
Made the extra pass to Pat in the corner.
Doncic for 9 on triples, leading by 11.
A masterful use of step backs.
DJ Wilson for 3. 32-25 Dallas. Closing seconds, first quarter. Wilson kicks it out. Bryn Forbes 3. Yes. Well done, DJ.
Consistent basis. Last year.
More than a hint of it coming together for DJ Wilson in these 2 games. Ooh. It's great to see. Middleton.
Those kinds of issues here early. Nice.
Oh, yes, that works.
They don't expect that kind of issue here early.
Took a quick shot. James Johnson brings it up. Tries to get by Lopez from behind. It's see you later. Giannis swats it. Makes this a 5-point game. Right to Lopez in the post. Restricted area and a foul.
Listed at 282. Nice rear contest by Dante.
Giannis like a zephyr down the court. 38 minutes.
Oh,
2. Nice rear contest by Dante.
Giannis like a zephyr down the court. 38 minutes played in the preseason. 38 points for Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer, swish. Hardaway Jr.
Hey, my bad to all the Dallas fans out there. I forgot that we had Tim Hardaway Jr. And, once we get Porzingis back and once we get Powell back, and the players that we got in right now can go back to the role that they're supposed to be in, I take it back. I think Dallas may have a solid team. Now, I still don't think that they have enough to beat the Lakers. It would have to take, Now, if the Lakers didn't have LeBron and Luka was still Luka, I would say that they would beat the Lakers easily. But since Luka is such a great player and LeBron is Luka's idol, once we put the two teams together, I feel like LeBron is going to have a better game, and then the Lakers are going to be a better team. So I don't think Luka can carry the Dallas Mavericks, as far as he would want to, just because of LeBron and the Lakers.
Talk about strong.
He just took the words right out of
Powell back to Doncic and one.
So that time Pat gives him a little bit more space, able to contest without fouling. Good Portis run the floor, Jim.
Beautiful from DJ Augustine.
That one had a little bit more purpose to it than the other two. Nice.
Beautiful. Bobby Portis from Augustine.
Out the second quarter.
It's preseason.
Yeah, well, Drew Hardaway now will have his shot at Giannis, and that's a nice.
All right.
Well, that's what I'm saying on the roll.
Yeah,
but again, I mean, it's almost like if teams can make that cut and pass and finish on a consistent basis.
Doncic steps into a short three. Dorian Finney-Smith. DiVincenzo up the left side, working with Holiday. Back to the middle for Giannis. Head of steam, foul, count it, and one.
Competing versus working hard. You can put guys or players in position to where they have to work hard, but competing comes from within, and this is.
And that's what I think. Like when they drafted Luka and he went like 7th or 13th or whatever he went, he got traded for Trae Young, some complicated stuff. I don't think people realize how big Luka actually is. Like, Luka is a tall player with a shot. That's why it looks like he's moving so slow. You would think that defenses would be able to maintain him, but he's so big. He has such a height advantage to have a nice shot, to know how to play the game of basketball. He's going to be a problem, like Larry Bird was.
This is what Mike done. The difference between the two.
That's really good, isn't it?
And working hard, yeah. She said, she can make you work hard. She can put time limits on a sprint.
Because you have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And then you have to find.
Let me see the shot.
What you're talking about from the heart. And that man.
That was
That's what I want to see from you. That's what I want to see from you this year. I want to see more mid-range shots, because you're gonna have mid-range shots for days. You can already shoot over everybody. More threes, more mid-range, more in the floor of the game. Still get your easy buckets, still dominate everybody. But in preseason games like this, man, work on that turnaround jumper, work on that three. You feel me? Let me see that handle. Because once you become unstoppable, bro, nobody will be able to stop Giannis. It would be impossible to do.
An intended header on the part of Giannis on that play.
Middleton,
nice.
Beautifully done.
I like guys like that, especially when they can back it up.
Hardaway Jr. for three. 76 points. Milwaukee's bench 43. Tonight the bench has 17 for Dallas.
Historical numbers.
Bobby Portis and one.
And even though Coach Budenholzer stayed with his starting unit, Rick Carlisle didn't budge. He kept the bench guys on the floor, and they continued to play extremely well. Of getting something up on the glass, you hear that a lot. Just get something up. You never know what might happen.
Okay, so I guess this is kind of what I mean. Like, I don't know who these players are right here. Like, is this Dallas's bench, or are these like a few of their D-League players and they're just testing them out? I don't know. I want to see what is going to be Dallas's final team, what they're going to look like. And then I'll pay attention to what their bench truly is. But right now, like, they just look kind of small to me.
The shot goes down, the shoot. Another three.
Hey, but if they can shoot, folks, keep them. If they can shoot, folks, keep them niggas.
With Kleber. Giannis, block shot. Drew Holiday up for Giannis. My goodness.
This is the kind of moment in this game where you take the time to execute specific sets and specific plays where you can get something. Two-time MVP, and here's Luka, probably the leading candidate for early on.
Milwaukee has gotten decent and balanced scoring tonight, and yet they trail by 12, make that 15.
The difference in energy, guys standing up, waving their arms, exhorting their teammates.
Great pointer, corner, Josh Green.
Luka's up there.
Okay, so if they bench can shoot and they got a team full of shooters surrounding them, and then adding Luka, then adding Porzingis, then adding Powell back, okay.
Standing and as excited as anyone for the way this team is playing on the floor right now.
Until Craig hit the three, the Bucks had not scored a bench point. A bench point. My goodness.
You feel me?
Defense by Drew Holiday. Somebody threw a shoe. For a score.
But just, again, good activity. Good nose for the ball around the offensive glass.
Defended that time by Jalen Adams, one of the Bucks' two-way players. Wara at the rim, the 60th pick, the last pick in the most recent NBA draft. Thanasis to Merrill. He's a shooter. Draining the...
So that could be a nice play for Sam Merrill.
The Bucks sent...
It's not even about trying to come back and win the game with some miraculous comeback, but just making the right play. Make the right decision every time down and then live with the results. Rudy Gay, on a regular basis, just picking the brains of some of the best in the NBA.
Not much time left when they get done dribbling this out. 128-112.
Okay, so do the Mavericks have enough to beat the Lakers? That's the real question. Because they look solid enough to pretty much compete with any other team in the West. The Lakers are just so head and shoulders above everybody else right now. Like when I say that the Mavericks don't have enough, it's really talking about towards the Lakers. I feel like if they was in the East, they'd easily make it to the finals. But what I'm seeing so far, if their bench players are a team full of shooters, I like Boban as like a good centerpiece to set screens, to come off the bench. Porzingis has a burner if he stays healthy. If Porzingis stays healthy, Powell comes back, Luka continues to be Luka. I don't know. I think they would be the biggest competition to the Warriors as far as a complete team, but do they have enough to beat the Warriors? I wouldn't say that they do. Bucks, Giannis, congratulations for signing that contract, because you're not going to win a contract. You're not going to win a championship with the Bulls. Let me restate that whole statement. Congratulations to Giannis for signing that $228 million contract over 5 years, because, you're not going to win a championship with the Bucks. You're not. Unless you become the player that I'm hoping that you do, and you develop that mid-range and you develop the confidence in your shot to want to take that mid-range over driving to the basket. Chris Middleton, Jay Holiday, Drew Holiday, it's just not enough. It's not enough. So get that money, Giannis. But until then, we gone. Peace.